Pluto made them come all alongside. Pluto's circle crosses that of some different planets. Pluto, the hard little planet on the outdoor scopes of our nearby planet agency, is working up power on the Earth of cosmology. Ongoing evaluations recommend a workable pleasure with Neptune, elevating problems among researchers and place lovers. Key figures like Neil deGrasse Tyson and Makaku have sounded cautions approximately the ramifications of this limitless occasion. However, how did Pluto develop to turn out to be on a crash route with its adjoining planet, and what should this heavenly battle advocate for lifestyles on the Earth? Be a part of us as we disentangle how something huge certainly slammed into Neptune, and the way researchers have been left burdened via this substantial irregularity. Pluto, once hailed as an undeniable planet, went via a trade in its popularity, being renamed as a bantam planet because of its unconventional circle. Notwithstanding this downgrade, Pluto in reality spellbinds and interests the cosmic nearby location. Later forecasts from esteemed researchers like Neil deGrasse Tyson and Makaku have raised issues approximately Pluto's route probably converging with Neptune, indicating and drawing close string of consequences between the two divine hour bodies that could have critical repercussions for Earth. Pluto's excursion across the Sun stands aside because of its pinnacle notch attributes inner hour close by BIP Planet Corporation. Its circle is in particular awesome, crossing a beautiful amount of astronomical units. Thinking about that its revelation in 1930, Pluto has but to end a full unrest throughout the solar. Adding to its individual is the profoundly stretched country of its circle. A departure from the more roundabout methods accompanied through the large planets. Moreover, Pluto's circle strays via 17 degrees from the ecliptic plane, giving its way a greater extreme braid contrasted with just one of a tip planet. The aggregate of Pluto's nature and its curved circle affords layers of intricacy to its orbit. Instance one outstanding angle is its occasional convergence with Neptune's circle for approximately 20 years in the course of every circle. Pluto ventures closer to the Sun than Neptune, resisting assumptions in view of their separate conditions in the nearby planet group. Digging in addition into Pluto's circle, it is captivating to be aware that its miles whatever however a first-rate circle, however is an alternative a lengthened circle, reminiscent of greater of an oval form. This great circle outcomes in important kinds in Pluto's separation from the Sun. During its tour at its nearest approach, Pluto is going indoors round 30 astronomical gadgets of the Sun, whilst at its farthest factor, it includes greater than 49 times the distance of Neptune from the Sun. Further, Pluto's circle is leaned at a point relative to the circles of the first-rate planets in our close-by planet organization. This tendency now not really gives to the intricacy of its circle, however additionally assumes an essential element in its collaborations with special heavenly bodies, mainly Neptune. When Pluto encounters Neptune, their gravitational effects adjust their commands over time. The many-sided dance amongst Pluto and Neptune highlights the dynamic nature of our nearby planet organization. While Pluto modified into as soon as regarded as a solitary drifter within the outer reaches, its nearby encounters with Neptune spotlight the interconnectedness of heavenly bodies, ever utilizing gravitational forces that form the paths of others. In later years, improvements in observational technology have assisted cosmologists in tuning Pluto's movements with top-notch accuracy. This has added approximately a deeper comprehension of its circle and its possibly ramifications for the steadiness of the outer close-by BIP planet institution. While the risk of an immediate impact among Pluto and Neptune stays low, the possibility cannot be honestly discounted, prompting persistent tracking and test through the astronomical network. No matter its modest length and a ways-off place, Pluto proceeds to command hobby and interest among researchers and fans alike. The question emerges, why hasn't there been an accident among Pluto and Neptune? The reaction lies inside the pull of gravity from awesome planets. Stargazers began focused on Pluto's manner now not lengthy after tracking down it, and its course baffled them. Differing to most planets that stick close to similar planes as they circle the Sun, referred to as the ecliptic plane, Pluto stands aside with its treasured truth issue and oval-shaped circle. The thriller extended after they understood Pluto's manner crosses Neptune. Irrespective of these intricacies, Pluto's circle stays robust, showing the complex mechanics of place. Getting to know how three divine bodies move into and collaborate gravitationally, like Pluto, Neptune, and the Solar, is a big assignment. It's like attempting to foresee wherein they will bypass based completely totally on in which they start and the manner they pull on each different. For PL, this assignment suggests how its way, Neptune's way, and the solar's all paintings like a simulation. Libration and the VSOP wavering help researchers with settling this large riddle. A simulation is essential for keeping planets of their circles. While Pluto crosses Neptune's manner, it is at least 90 degrees away, keeping them from crashing. Libration ensures that while Pluto strategies Neptune or different large planets, it's far nicely over their way, lowering the hazard of a crash. The VSOP wavering, named after researchers VAV, Zappel, Steve, and Sapling, figures out why Pluto's circle seems splendid however remains every day over the long run. No matter the confusion in area, a few styles and suggestions maintain matters in request. These recommendations maintain Pluto's circle stable, stalling crashes with Neptune or adjustments in its manner. The possibility of orbital mayhem explains how a heavenly frame's way is fantastically touchy to wherein it begins off evolved. It could be very tons represented by Pluto, certainly, even little adjustments in its country of affairs or speed can break its circle over a long time. Researchers use computer simulations to type out how Pluto actions in place. These simulations use extravagant math to duplicate how Pluto buddies with great location stuff like Neptune. By way of tweaking these, researchers can recognize how small modifications can change Pluto's manner. In the very last aside of the 190s, these reenactments track down something charming about Pluto's circle. Despite the fact that there are topics that need to make it stable, Pluto's circle can despite the fact that be eccentric. A minuscule difference in wherein Pluto starts off evolved off superior or how short it's going can roll out huge improvements over a moderate years. However, despite this disease, Pluto's circle stays robust for exceptional long time like billions of years. This shows that in spite of the fact that Pluto seems out of manipulate, its excursion throughout the solar follows pretty some of a few kinds or any other. Looking in advance to what is going to arise with planets like Pluto that have awkward circles is difficult. These frameworks are so capricious that it is difficult to recollect what's going to occur over the lengthy haul. Recreations help us to find out about what may also want to arise, however, they likewise show to us that we cannot foresee all that certainly. This facts assist us with seeing higher how our Sun framework works. Pluto's circle suggests us how circles that seem like flimsy can adjust because of gravity and how matters pass in place. Continuing to look at as massive, moreover, focusing on those matters so we will recognize where we tell inside the universe. On the aspect whilst we inspect vicinity, we decide out that subjects may be eccentric, and Pluto's circle is an excellent instance of that flightiness. Pluto's circle isn't continually just like the ones of diverse planets. It is a long way greater oval-shaped, because of this, it's now not a perfect circle. Right here and there, it even receives inside the direction of the Sun than Neptune does. This will make matters interesting because Neptune is likewise available cruising alongside its manner. There's a touch opportunity that Pluto and Neptune can also moreover want to discover one each different sooner or later. Notwithstanding its uncommon circle, Pluto figures out the manner to stay far away from Neptune most of the time. This is due to something mentioned as gravitational forces. Gravity resembles an undetectable electricity that draws subjects in the direction of every other. So, although Pluto and Neptune appear as although they're on a collision course, their circles are painstakingly arranged movements directed with the aid of the draw of gravity. Pluto's circle instructs us that place is loaded with shocks. What appears to be tumultuous from the get-pass look may be a sensitive equilibrium of forces. Through special, Pluto circle, researchers received perception into the mind-boggling mechanics of our planetary employer. This ongoing statement and studies are essential for extending our records of the universe and our location in it. Trust, if Pluto and Neptune impacted, it might be an inestimable occasion, sending surprise waves through our comprehension of the nearby planet employer. While we've received floor in fame area, what's taking vicinity suggests that we definitely have a protracted wait ahead. Focusing on what big planets endorse for Pluto's manner gives us well-sized quantities of records about how our complete nearby planet group works. It suggests us that wherein each planet is and the way it moves can exchange the strategies of diverse matters in place. Notwithstanding the fact that vicinity is convoluted, some top researchers are forced that Pluto ought to collide with Neptune. This makes them cannot help considering why this may display up. Irrespective of the truth that it seems now no longer probable, Neil deGrasse Tyson, a renowned area researcher, makes them hobby mind concerning Pluto. He imagines that renaming Pluto as a bantam planet, not a high one like Earth, is a step ahead. He accepts we're commonly getting to know new matters about how subjects pass in space. Tyson sees Pluto's unusual manner as a signal that there may be nevertheless a ton we do not recognize. He feels that the myriads of region are so fascinating. He likewise is aware that sizable hobby sports activities in place like Pluto's renaming get human beings intrigued in area generation. Tyson hopes to help humans to maintain near the cool and at times uncommon topics approximately resident area functions. He believes it's miles vital to talk about how region mechanics can surprise us. Tyson works with other researchers to caution people about the capability dangers of Pluto's bizarre route. In the wake of that specialize in Pluto, the reality that it could collide with Neptune one day makes him focused. He says this could purpose top-notch troubles for our complete planetary device. An accident between Pluto and Neptune may be an uncommon and essential occasion. It would release a variety of electricity and could harm apart Pluto's pieces. Debris from the collision could fly around region and hit other planets and moons. Neptune may additionally experience the impact and trade the manner it actions. Renowned theoretical physicist Makaku, mentioned for his contributions to thread idea and technological know-how, communicated an thrilling angle on vicinity exploration. He believes that expertise the future of area travel and the relationship among celestial mechanics and theoretical physics may be acquired from specializing in peculiarities like Pluto's circle. Kaku considers Pluto's circle to be a window into the destiny of area exploration. By grasping the multifaceted gravitational interactions and orbital dynamics of heavenly bodies like Pluto, we will enhance future place missions. This helps with safer navigation via the Sun gadget, predicting capability risks, and making plans missions to far-flung corners of our cosmic community. Kaku emphasizes that lessons found from Pluto's circle can be implemented to exploring specific heavenly bodies, presenting a road map for exploring distant worlds. He often highlights the deep connection amongst celestial mechanics and theoretical physics, stressing that the interactions of planets, along with the gravitational dance between Pluto and Neptune, are rooted in critical principles of physics. Kaku's work in theoretical physics, mainly string idea, desires to resolve those standards at their middle. He suggests that focusing on the complexities of celestial mechanics like Pluto's circle can offer insights into the underlying legal guidelines of the universe. Just like Tyson, Kaku has additionally contemplated the capability collision of celestial R bodies and tied it to his theories about the universe. A collision between Pluto and Neptune, even as good-sized in astronomy, could offer a particular observational possibility, doubtlessly contributing to our expertise of string idea and specific theoretical physics areas. Such an impact could create excessive conditions of strength and gravity, losing mild at the conduct of essential debris and forces under excessive conditions, a key attention in string idea. Furthermore, the gravitational waves produced via such an impact ought to offer valuable information for trying out predictions of string idea concerning gravity and spacetime. Even as the direct impact on the planet is probably insignificant due to our distance from the outer planets, the scientific implications may be profound. Information events like this must boom our expertise of the important nature of the universe as defined via string idea and specific theoretical physics areas. Pluto's unique traits, stimulated via the gravitational forces of neighboring planets, specifically Neptune, highlight the complex and dynamic nature of area. Yet, the universe holds many mysteries, and the three-frame problem is absolutely one of them. Researchers assume extraordinary capability collisions, highlighting the persevering with quest for knowledge and exploration inside the vast universe. Although it's notably now not going, there can be nevertheless a small possibility of planets taking snapshots each different in location. This can show up because a planet's course is influenced by various factors like gravity from other planets, which researchers name the three-frame hassle. In locations just like the TRAPPIST-1 machine, where there are 7 Earth-sized planets, the gravitational forces create a sort of rhythm in how the planets move into, referred to as orbital resonances. Over time, these paths could make a planet's direction much less solid and could cause collisions. Although systems like TRAPPIST-1 are teeming with planets, crashes aren't happening right now. Researchers hold an eye fixed on these structures to understand how planets have an effect on every other's paths, especially once they get near. This allows us to apprehend how planets move into space, continuing to look at as massive. Moreover, focusing on those matters so we will recognize where we tell inside the universe.